I'm at the UK's first recycling plant of cartons. So, you see a lot of them in the house. We get around 3 billion of them every year in the UK. And they end up now here, like this, where they are recycled. Because these cartons are made from various different bits and bobs. You've got wood, plastic and metal in them. So in order for them to be any use when you recycle them, you need to split those bits up. And that's what they do here. You can just see some of the bits that they get separated into metal and plastic together. They're going to plan to start doing something with that soon, but in particular it's the wood fibre which can be used to make cardboard and paper elements. And we've got Adam here from the paper mill. Good morning to you, Adam.
Good morning.
Tell us a bit about what you do with the wood fibre stuff, because it looks a bit like sludge at the moment.
It is, and that's exactly what it is. We separate from these cartons this material. We produce here underneath what you see here, which is cardboard. And this cardboard, which is 100% recycled material from this, goes to produce these tubes and cores that get shipped all across the UK for a variety of industry. We get approximately 15,500 tonnes of cardboard, and of average size cores, just under 18 million tubes and cores will come from this basic product.
And they get made into all kinds of things, rolls for your cling film, carpets,
yes, they go into the paper industry, into the film industry and into man-made fibres predominantly.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for your time, Adam. We've got a couple of other guests to tell us more about what else happens to the stuff. We've got Richard here, who is from the association which represents the carton recycling sector. Just tell us a bit about why this plant is here now, because it's been a long time that we've had these these cartons, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I mean, the carton industry has been working very hard to increase collection for recycling over the last few years, and we've done a very good job at that, I think. And now more than 50% of local authorities in the UK collect cartons for recycling from the curbside, which is great. But until now, we've had to export these cartons for reprocessing in mainland Europe. Now we've got to such a volume that we need to have a UK facility. We need to cut the costs of exporting material to Europe, plus we need to cut the carbon from transport emissions. So here we are with this magnificent new facility here in the UK, which has the capacity to take 25,000 tonnes of cartons here in the UK. We can create the UK market and therefore hopefully increase the amount of collection that local authorities are doing beyond where we are now.
Well, let's bring Andy in at this point as well, from Keep Britain Tidy. Andy, do you think this will make a difference to recycling?
Well, we hope it will make a difference, because for the first time we've got a UK facility that hopefully will encourage those local authorities and hopefully the general public to actually recycle these cartons more. So as people are sat down this morning drinking their orange juice, have a think about that. If you think, well, I'm not sure about recycling, well, here's the proof. It works. It's good for the environment and it's good for the planet.
It's quite a shock, though, that we haven't been doing it in the UK already. I think a lot of people will be surprised that we ship all this stuff out to Europe.
Well, it's not. It doesn't really make economic sense to do that at the end of the day, and that's why it's really great that we've actually got something like this in our country, and that actually means, hopefully, more jobs for Britain and more recycling. So it's got to be a good thing.